Hi guys, I'm Ellen Mubwanda and today we're going to be talking about chakras. I actually feel like this video is completely long overdue, considering that I've been talking about a million of other things that have chakras connected to them. I really should have done this video a long time ago. But anyways, it's still not a problem. We still got to do it today and let's get to it. So today I borrowed a few chakra stones from my chakra set collection in my shop that I'm always blabbing to you guys about. I borrowed a few of tiny crystals that I'm going to be using for this video, and keep in mind that you can always buy these. A set is super cheap. All you have to do is reach out and you've got your own set of chakra stones. But of course, before we get into all of that, let's find out what are chakras. Okay, so our chakras are funnel-shaped spinning energy vortexes of multicolored light that just shoot out of our body. You know how we're always talking about vibes and all of that? Well, human beings also have a vibration. If you remember from the crystal video that I made, if you haven't watched that, I'll put the link right here and then you can watch that one and understand how this whole thing works. But essentially, the same vibrations that come from stones and rocks and leaves and everything that is on this planet, you also have vibrations around you. And also the vibration is you. So like I mentioned, these chakras come in multicolored light. So that means you basically, anytime you think about the term chakras, baby girl, baby boy, think about the rainbow, because basically all of these colors come in like a colored form of how the rainbow colors essentially look like. And just for you to know, the word chakra actually comes from Sanskrit, and this means a wheel or a disc. So if you were ever curious about which part of your body holds the highest energy or has the highest density of energy, it's your chakras. It's like this area, and this is therefore the easiest place to exchange energy with the outside world, which is different from your body. And this also means that this energy passes through the chakras, and it goes to the etheric energy field, which is also your aura. And some people actually know how to read this aura, so just in case you want to ever do that. And you can also learn how to read the aura. Oh my god, I was gonna say okra. So basically you have energy bouncing from the outside world to your chakras or your aura, and then outside again. So this means that the magnetic force that is around you is full of the energy that is bouncing out of you and in towards you. So any little stresses, little headaches, anything that you can think of that directly affects us also shows within our chakras, and that is how they become imbalanced. If we're stressed, or if our health isn't well, or if our emotions are like everywhere, remember to watch my Change Your Thoughts video. I'm also linking it right here, and so that you can also look. This energy exchange field is how psychics know when something is coming towards you. Actually, this affects everyone. You know how you can tell when someone's looking at you? That's your magnetic field telling you that somebody is in your space and they're minding your business right now. So like I said, our chakras are influenced by everything that we do, and go in and out of alignment and balance naturally. It's supposed to be like this. Anytime that we're leading very high-paced lives and we're not making time for ourselves, minor illnesses, like I said, our chakras need to be realigned from time to time, so that we eliminate this dis-ease that is in the body, the mind, and the spirit. So you're gonna be like, Ellen, so how do we realign and adjust our chakras from time to time then? Good question. This, my fellow viewer, can be done by balancing our chakras. It can also be done through working with crystals, jams, getting those spirit baths. I'm going to do a video on spirit baths soon. Colors, sounds, fragrances, even meditation. I've done a meditation video. I'm going to link it right there again. So since I mentioned crystals, and you all know that this is something that I am super interested in, I'm going to talk about how I use crystals. And this is going to be good for you guys because you get to have something that is, you know, close at hand. Because talk about close at hand. Like I said, I have my crystals right here. And this is from the set of 7 from the Chakra stone set that you can get from me. Okay, so I want us to be very orderly with this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be talking about each and every chakra and the stone that resonates with it, how you know when a certain chakra is balanced, and also how you know when it's unbalanced. This is going to be a bit of a longer video than most of them, but it's also going to be very helpful and informative, I hope. So yeah, let's get on to the first chakra. Okay, so we're going to start with the crown chakra. This is located right at the crown of your head. Just so I can be bougie with this, this is also known in Sanskrit. I need to learn how to say that word. This is also known in Sanskrit as the Sahasrara. Sahasrara. I think this is how it's pronounced. Moving on. It is associated with God or your particular belief system. So this represents your spirituality, your divine wisdom, enlightenment, and your connection to the universe. This also stands for like your imagination, your overall awareness, as well as your optimism. So the crystal that you can use when you're working with the crown chakra is the clear quartz. Oh, where's my camera? Right here. Oh my God. Please. Okay, there we go. This is the clear quartz, and this is the one that you can work with when you're dealing with the crown chakra, okay? So how you know when your crown chakra is unbalanced is you feel very spiritually unconnected. You feel as if you're living without a purpose, or you know, just without direction. This is how you know that it's out of balance. And there are actually a lot of physical ailments that come with this that may show that your crown chakra is also out of balance. And because this is actually one of our strongest chakras, the sicknesses that come with it include things such as depression and things that have to do with your nervous system. And any disorder, like a lot of disorders that come along with the nervous system, you know, and just feelings of being lost and incomplete. This is how you know that your crown chakra is unbalanced. As I mentioned, feelings of depression, feelings of confusion, of loss of faith, feeling mentally disconnected to everything, dementia, epilepsy, and schizophrenia. These are all things that let you know that you're out of balance, like your crown chakra is out of balance. So since the crown chakra also affects the health of our brains and our entire mental and physical and spiritual health, you're going to have things like light sensitivity, headaches, dementia, as I mentioned, a lot of other things. And how to heal your crown chakra. This is essential for a deep and a spiritual connection within ourselves, and as well as the universe and God. Of course, depending on what exactly you believe in. But using this one or any purple or violet, because these are the colors that work with the crown chakra and, you know, spirituality and all of that. Color coordinates work. So say for example, if you can dance around with purple and all of that, just to illuminate and put outward that that spiritual color. Also makes you feel good. Or meditating whilst you're holding your clear quartz, because it vibrates at that particular frequency. This also helps you to heal. Carry or wear your clear quartz, and this will make you feel good, because the energy that is created throughout your whole body when you have this is what will heal you. So basically, you just need that positive flow. You need that positivity around you if this is going to work for you. The second chakra that we're going to be talking about is the amethyst, which is the third eye chakra or the brow chakra. This is the one from the set. See, it's all marbled and it's all perfect. This one is my personal one, which I like because it looks like it's shooting out power from here. I love that very much. So anyway, your third eye chakra is located right in between your eyes, right here, right in the center of the brow. And this time I'm not going to do its Sanskrit name because I don't want to ruin things. It's essentially associated with mind, ideas, thoughts, dreams, intuition, and psychic abilities. So if the third eye becomes unbalanced, we may feel bombarded by our own thoughts, and we may just really feel like we can't effectively process things. We feel, intellectually stuck or just mentally stuck, and that's how you know that you've become, your third eye chakra has become unbalanced. And even, it completely becomes closed off when we can't come up with new ideas, and we fall off our paths to our true destiny. So our judgment becomes very clouded, and it's hard to see clearly. I should also mention that your intuition also becomes very blocked. So that's a bad one. It's a really, really bad. The psychological symptoms that come with this are headaches, migraines, nightmares, even seizures, neurological disorders, hallucinations, all of these things that you can think of, even learning difficulties. And for all my natural hair babes, if you'd have trouble with your scalp and hair issues, it might also be a signal that you have third eye problems. This I will explain in a different video. It's something that is even more deep. But anyway, when your third eye is in balance, you are able to learn from your past. You're able to see things clearly, and you have a deeper connection to the universal plan of your life. So also is the same thing. You just need to meditate with an amethyst. I love amethyst so much for everything that it stands for. So you can meditate with an amethyst. You can have it in your bag. You can have it on you. I like to put my crystals in my bras or in my pockets. So when it's blocked, it's hard for you to be able to see opportunities when they come your way, or even to embrace them. So that's how terrible it is. So heal that third eye, babes. The third chakra is symbolized by the solar light, which, as you can see, oh God, why am I doing this? As you can see, come on, focus. As you can see, this is a blue chakra, and it signifies the third chakra, which is your throat chakra. The third chakra is my favorite one. It's associated with communication, with expression, with freedom, responsibility, and leadership. I have my notes, that's why I'm checking the owl away. So when it becomes unbalanced, you may feel that you are unable to communicate properly. You may also feel like you are not being heard, and everything that you're saying is essentially not good. Also, a lot of people that swear a lot, their third chakras are unbalanced. And this is just not verbally or this not being able to speak for yourself also means even physically or emotionally, you just feel like you can't be heard or you can't communicate properly. Because this is the chakra that goes along with how we communicate and how we're able to let things out to the outside world. It's a problem when it's blocked, and I'm sure you can guess what happens, like I said. Because you're going to feel trapped, and you're going to feel like you can't burst through the surface of your being. And there's really a lot of things that can happen to a person that can make them feel like they cannot express themselves. Most of the times it's traumas in the past. I've met a lot of people that have their chakra their throat chakra, which is blocked, and it's mostly because of things that have happened in their past. Maybe they were not allowed as much to express themselves when they were a child, and therefore it became blocked out. It can really be anything, but some of the physical symptoms that show when it's blocked are being super nervous all the time, anxiety, fear, attention deficit disorders, and feeling very isolated or as if you can't cope. So hey, buy yourself a soda light. You can have this even as a bracelet or as a necklace. I would love it as a necklace so that you can always have it hanging right there on your throat chakra. So another thing, as I said today, is about crystals. I'm going to be talking about how you can do this with crystals. Carry it with you, have it with you, and this is another way towards healing your throat chakra. The fourth chakra is the heart chakra, and of course you can guess, I think I just sounded to the mic, but as you can guess, it's located right at your heart, and it's symbolized by the rose quartz. I've done a video on rose quartz, which I'm gonna link again right there. And I have the rose quartz crystal right here, so that, okay, this is what it looks like. And I'm super lucky with rose quartz. I get a lot of rose quartz from everywhere. This is the stone of love. I also have it in raw form, but this is like a special one. I just picked this one up, and it's very rare to pick up crystals if you live in my area. I am just so super lucky. So funny enough, you would expect that the heart chakra is symbolized by red, but no, it's actually symbolized by green. And this is because green is a color of nourishment. It's a color of productivity and just beauty in nature. And you know, I believe that the whole Mother Earth is like, this is like the heart of our whole universe. This is what I believe. And so the fourth chakra, yeah, the fourth chakra is, the color is green, and yeah. So this is a very vital center for all of our energy, and it is associated, of course, with love, with compassion, safety, trust, adventure, self-compassion, forgiveness, and relationships. As expected, when your heart chakra is out of balance, you have issues with your relationships, you have issues with self-love and self-care, you are not forgiving, you are very vengeful, and yeah, it can lead to a serious disconnection from the people we love, and the love for ourselves, and the love for the earth. You know, people that are constantly destroying the earth and doing things that hurt the earth or hurt others definitely have their heart chakra in imbalance. So if we can't see the beauty in things anymore, we can't see the beauty in other people or ourselves, just know that that heart chakra, man, it needs work. So since I already laid out how you can know that it's in imbalance, there's also physical ailments that are connected to it. And funny enough, the physical ailments that are connected to the heart chakra being in imbalance are problems that have to do with the organs that are in that area, like your heart, your lungs. You can have asthma, pneumonia, respiratory problems, or upper back pain, yo. It's actually funny, but it's not that funny. And even premature aging, because you've lost track of how the beauty of the world. You age faster because you're just not ready for this world. And you are also a person that has issues with you know, committing, or they're very distrustful, then you know that, you know, your heart needs help. Or faithfulness. Everyone that is unfaithful, that can't stay in a relationship and love the person that they're with, their heart chakra is out of balance. So yes, this one is going to help you with it. If you can remember, in my rose quartz video, I mentioned how having this, or even using the yoni egg for self-care uses, is things that will heal your heart. So this is the crystal to work with. Look for your rose quartz. Sorry. Your fifth chakra, this is the crystal to use. This is citron. It's a beautiful crystal that has to do with wisdom and wealth and a lot of other things. So your fifth, which is the solar plexus, is located right on your diaphragm, but just like slightly before your stomach. Yeah, before your stomach, that's where your diaphragm is, and that is your solar plexus. It is connected with our personal power, our inner strength, emotions, desire, instincts, and our gut feelings. So if you feel super stressed all of the time, then just know that your solar plexus is also out of balance. And if you feel like very powerless, or like you can't gain control, you can't stay ahead, or you're just like mentally and physically exhausted, just know that your solar plexus is out, or your gut feelings have just not been contributing to your wellness and all of that. It's obviously not working anymore, and that's how you know that something is wrong. And also, if you have a really poor memory and you can't concentrate, that's also another way to know that you're completely out of balance. So this means digestive issues and intestinal disorders, metabolism, obesity, cancer, acne, skin related, because you know the skin is what you give out to the world, is how you present yourself to the world, which is why I said this particular chakra has to do with your inner strength, your inner power, and all of that. And this radiates out of your skin. So when it is out of balance, you're gonna get acne. You're just not gonna be like in your right place. Keep in mind, there's a certain age where you get acne, and that is not what I'm talking about. But also, if you think about it, this is the time where people come into place with themselves, with who they are, and self-development, self-knowledge, self-love. They come at this particular stage, but if you keep getting them even up until a certain age when you're not supposed to be having puberty, acne problems, then you know it's your solar plexus. So balancing it and opening the solar plexus helps you to be in tune with yourself, and it helps you to feel centered in your mind, your body, and your spirit. And this also connects to other chakras that relieve many physical and psychological diseases and disorders. So of course, when it's not in place, a lot of other things are also going to be poof, in a really bad space. You know, when you have this, your gut is in place, you're able to make decisions and feel good about your decisions, whether they're good or they're bad. You feel comfortable in your own skin. Your skin is gonna glow, it's gonna radiate. You're gonna remember to drink your water and take care of yourself, because this is where your power is. So with the solar plexus, work with your citrine, drink your water, breathe and radiate positivity, and allow that positive flow to be in there. Whew, so tired at this point. Radiate positivity and allow that positive flow to be in there. Whew, so tired at this point. But onward we go. Number 6. Your 6th chakra is the carnelian. Carnelian is just beautiful. It looks like candy. I love carnelian. So carnelian is located right at the base of your spine, and it is associated with our connection with other people, creativity, energy. Listen, I love this particular chakra because it also has to do with our sexual health. Oh no, I love talking about sexual health. I even have a huge ass blog talking about sexual health. So of course, when your sacral chakra is out of balance, you know what's gonna happen. You have someone who is sexually a bit overactive, because keep in mind that chakras can also be overactive. They can be either out of balance, in balance, or overactive. If it's in balance, you're gonna have a good sexual life. You're gonna have lots of self-confidence, lots of creativity, you know, all those bursts of energy, like everything is well in place. But when it's unbalanced, you're not gonna feel like you have a good energy flow that is going throughout your body. And you might feel unmotivated to exercise, unmotivated to have sex. You just, you know, like you feel really sad, really lonely, and you have this sort of like mild depression. You're not very happy at all. And this is how you know that it is out of balance. Eating disorders addictions, dependency issues, low libido, and unbalanced emotions let you know like that these are the physical symptoms that you're gonna have when your sacral chakra is out of balance. And things that also have to do, like ailments that also have to do with that particular area of your body. I'm talking infertility, guys. I am talking dysfunctional menstrual cycles. If your menstrual cycles are just whack, they're not working. If you have gallbladder issues, your spleen hurts, you have tract infections over and over and over, chronic back pain, problems that you usually will talk to a gynecologist about, it's your sacral chakra. And this little sweetheart is what you're going to look for. Chameleon is also known for so many other things. It's so beautiful, guys. It is. Did you guys see this? It is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful stone. So this is what you will have to look for if you want to deal with these issues. I've known a lot of people that have healed their sacral chakra, and soon after this, they were like people that had fertility problems that were not having babies. But the moment they dealt with issues that were putting their sacral chakra out of balance, they had babies. Really, really cute babies. So I'm telling you, these things are really real. I would not be on this platform talking about these things if they were just hogwash, because I really have things to do, but I talk about it because I'm very passionate about it, and I have seen what it has done for people that have genuinely put in work to heal themselves out of all of these things. So when you are working with your sacral chakra whilst you're using your carnelian, you'll notice that physical work or physical tasks and all of these things become easier, and you feel more like experiencing life, and you feel good about yourself. You come up with very good ideas. Your creativity is just like tops, and everything feels good. And that is how you know that your sacral chakra is happy. Okay, and then the root chakra, which is the 7th chakra, is, guys, this is our base chakra. This is a chakra that, like, all of the chakras are important, but this one is the one that deals with security, survival, our overall health with our family, abundance, our connection to the earth, passion, and just how we move forward in life. This is the root and base chakra. So of course, when it's out of balance, you're going to feel stuck, and you will just feel like, I can't move forward in life. You'll feel ungrounded, and you just feel like, how people feel when they end up committing suicide. That's because your base, your root, you're just not connected to the earth anymore. It's called the root chakra because, even when it's symbolized by images, it's shown as like the root. And even when you're doing meditation exercises that have to do with, actually almost all of my every time that I'm meditating, I make sure that my root chakra, I'm going to visualize when I'm sitting down that there are roots pulling out of my butt, because I'll be sitting down. It's a funny imagery, but I like to visualize that as I'm sitting down, I have roots that are just stretching down into the earth and connecting and becoming one with the earth. And then I meditate like that. And that is how I open and close my root chakra, so that I feel more connected with the earth. So the problems, the imbalances that usually happen when your root chakra is out of balance is mostly when traumatic events have happened. So, you don't quite feel very grounded, or when there's the death of a loved one, or extremely major life events, or, family problems. These are the things that make us feel like we're not part of something, because the root is all about merging. It's all about the union with others, the union with ourselves, the union with the earth. So a blockage will mean that you have grief, you feel very guilty, and like I said, you feel like you can't move forward, and you just feel like there's just something that is in the way of you following your destiny, essentially. And funny enough, the problems that come with this, like the physical symptoms that you can see with this, are problems that have to do with your legs. The things that I said about the root, about how this is about stability. Your feet are your stability. These are the things that make you stand. And you know, also, financial problems show that you have problems with your root chakra. Because if you don't feel stable and all of that, money makes us feel stable. So you actually notice that poor people, or people that are terrible with money and all of that, don't have stability. They don't feel safe with their money. They don't feel secure. And when you don't feel secure, your root chakra becomes unbalanced. It gets out of balance. Unbalanced? Imbalanced. That's how you feel. So every time that you don't have money and you seem to be stressing about it and you seem to not feel very good, just know that your root chakra is totally whacked. Of course, rectal, anal problems, problems with your groin, your hips, your feet, like I said, your calves, and you have all of these addictions and phobias and obsessions that pop up because you don't feel very secure. People with addictions don't feel secure, and that's why they feel the need to continue to stick on to something that is going to put them in place. So if you also know someone that has diarrhea and they're having problems with varicose veins and stuff like that, just know that, just check on them, make sure they're okay. So the crystal that has to do with this is hematite. Oh, it's such a beauty. It's such a beauty. So there's hematite and there's also black onyx. I like to use black hematite. Oh, it just looks like it was made for the gods and royal people. This is such a beautiful one. It also looks super great in it looks great in jewelry and just like jewelry and accessories. It just looks so amazing. So having that crystal with you, wearing it, meditating with it, walking around with it, it helps you to feel all of those feelings of security. They help you to feel more, like you can achieve success and that you're going towards your life's purpose. So yeah, allow that positivity to flow. Allow the energy to flow within you. This is like the most important thing. So keep in mind that just having these crystals with you and all of that, but you're still being negative and you're still consciously allowing yourself to still be in a space where you cannot grow, where you cannot be stable, where you cannot have good relationships. It doesn't work when you continue to still walk in the same thought patterns. I said this in the other video. You need to actually consciously make a decision that, okay, I'm going to be a better person. I'm not going to allow the past and whatnot things that happened to me shape who I'm going to be and the future that I'm going to have. So the moment that all of these things are in place and you understand the things that we talked about the chakras, and you consciously, it's about consciously allowing yourself to do these things, miracles happen. And these are good miracles, and they're miracles that you can believe in because you are doing it. Okay, this is the awesome thing about this. Nobody else can do these things for you. You do them yourself, and as you are doing them, you are discovering who you are, the power that you have by yourself without anyone. This is like our God-given power, guys, the power that you have. And so yeah, this is the video for the chakras. Oh my God, oh, my crystals are so beautiful. So yeah, you can get a set of 7 beautiful crystals, or you can have them made into any shape that you like. You can even have your rose quartz looking like a star, or if you like a moon, your carnelian can be a little moon. Whatever you really like, guys. At the end of the day, the thing that is important is that you get to a point where you feel safe, where you feel strong, where you feel powerful, where you feel that you can establish anything that you set your mind to. So, and also, you know, pass this knowledge. If you know someone that is suffering from any of the physical ailments that I spoke on, talk to them, let them know, share this video with them. And, you know, you never know. You could save a life or save, I was going to say the wrong thing. But I really loved sharing all of this information with you. I learn at the same time that you learn. And this is something that I should have spoken about, like I said, a long time ago. But I'm glad I got to do it anyway. And yeah, so if you need crystals, if you need help on how to do this, if you need more help, I'm really all here, you guys. You can reach your highest potential. You can reach your highest level of consciousness and even rise above that. So see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bubble so that you can get all of this information the next time that I post. Remember to check out all of my social media sites. It's Ellen Mobwanda everywhere. LinkedIn, social media, everywhere. You can get that. So I'll see you in the next video. Whew, it's been tiring, but I'm glad we spent these almost